Hello. For the first segment, I would begin with the first meeting by laying out the goals and structure and starting to join the family and gain their trust by starting like this. Hi, my name is Darlene. I'm a trauma certified counselor, and I understand it was recommended for you all to engage in family therapy based on a recent hospitalization of your teenage daughter. Is that correct? Okay, well, thank you for making the effort and following through, and I'm glad that you all are here. And I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you. And first, I would like for each of you to tell me your name and something that you enjoy doing. Thank you for that. And I would also like to hear from each of you what you feel that counseling can do for you and what you would like to see change in your household. Thank you. It sounds like you all, each and every one of you have valid concerns. And I'd like to think that with healthy communication, that we can work through each and every one of them so that every one of you feels heard and understood. And hopefully we can make some positive changes within your household. For the second segment, as far as what I might say if the parents start bickering with one another, I would interject and I would say, so what I'm hearing is that each of you have valid concerns that you feel are not being addressed, or what I'm observing is that you're not, oh my God. Hello. For the first segment and how I would begin the first meeting in terms of laying out the goals and structure and starting to join with the family and gain their trust, I would start something like this. Hi, my name is Darlene. I'm a trauma certified counselor, and I understand that it was recommended for you all to engage in family therapy based on a recent hospitalization of your teenage daughter. Is that correct? Okay, well, thank you very much for making the effort to follow through, and I'm glad that you're here. I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you. Please, I'd like to start with introductions. If each of you would please tell me your names and something that you enjoy doing. Thank you. I enjoyed hearing from each of you. I also want to hear from each of you what you feel that counseling can do for you and what you would like to see change in your household. It sounds like each of you have valid concerns, and I think with healthy communication that we can work through each and every one of those concerns so that everyone can feel heard and understood, and hopefully we can help your family communicate better and work like a well-oiled machine, so to speak. For the second segment, what I might say if the parents are bickering and blaming each other, I think I would interrupt and I would say, so what I'm hearing is that each of you have valid concerns that you feel are not being addressed. Is that correct? You both seem to have reasonable concerns, but I'm observing that neither of you are actually listening to each other. Can you each take turns stating one concern while facing each other and have the other one repeat what the concern is? This way, each of you are getting a chance to be completely heard and not without interruption so that we can start to address and help you feel heard from each other. And let's give that a try. That's great. Thank you so much for making the effort here. And you both did a great job. And do you think that we can try to use this method throughout our future sessions? And for the remainder of this one? Great, thank you. I know it's a change and it's not how you're used to communicating, but I'd really appreciate if you guys could try to put in the effort. This is only going to benefit you and be able to help you guys work through some of these concerns that you have. And in the third segment, as far as how I might end the session, including any homework that I might suggest to help them meet their goals that they have set for themselves, I would say, great, you all did a fantastic job today. I'd like to hear, or I'd like for each of you to work on listening to one another without interruption and reflecting what the other one said, And if you can work on that before I see you next week, hopefully we can practice a little bit and see how you all have progressed. And I would like to see you all again next week. Thank you so much for taking the time to work with me today.